Hey guys, Mr.Gamma here once again. Today I'm playing in the latest Snapshot 16W31 or 39, A, which is also being referred to as Minecon and all that by Minecraft 1.1.1 once that comes out and all that. But today I'm just going to be going over some features that they added, and a lot of them are quite cool, so let's get started. So first is the Observer has been added to PC Minecraft. This thing has actually existed for a while in Pocket Edition, but, you know, whatever. As you can see, it's basically a block update detector, a bud switch, which if you don't know what that is, I briefly went over it while doing a video on pistons a while back, so go check that out. But essentially, if anything happens in front of this is like its eye here. It's called the Observer because it observes anything happening. If anything happens directly in front of it, you can see it doesn't work over here. It has to be right in front of it. Excuse me. Go. But if anything happens right in front of it, it will give off a one-tick pulse, which is useful because you can make something like this. As you can see, if something happens to this, it will spit out its block because of the whole piston, the monostable circuit thing, which is another video I did. It will spit out its block, powering that repeater, and you can do the same thing to unpower it just like that. Now also, if you move one of these with a sticky piston, it will give off, as long as this piston arm is extended, it will give off a signal. So, what this means is this. Yes guys, we have vertical moving, movable redstone power sources, don't cause block update glitches and all that. Which is huge. We have, sorry about that cutoff guys, we have movable power sources vertically. Never really had that before. We had cauldrons, but they require comparators and stuff, and they're generally a lot of work. So this is very cool, and I can't wait to see what the redstone community does with this. Moving on from observers though, we now have the shulker box. You can craft one of these, 2 shulker shells, which are new drops from the shulker, which you find in cities and all that, right? And a chest like this in your crafting table. And I'm going to grab these. And one of these shulker boxes, you can get different colors. I'm just going to grab red, why not? Because red's a cool color. And I'll show you what these things can do. So it works very much like a chest. You can see if I put this down, click on it, first of all, they have a really cool opening and closing animation, as you can see there. But here's the best part. If I were to just put this all over the place, right? Break this. You look, they don't stack together even in creative. They are non-stackable items. Look at this. Do you see the right there in the tag? It tells you what it's containing, which means you can go wherever you want, fly around, come way over here, put this down, click on it, and your stuff's still in there. It's a backpack, guys. You can store as much stuff as you want, and it all fits in one inventory slot. Now, you can't, like, put a shulker box in a shulker box, because that'd be really OP. That would be infinite storage and all that. But, yeah. Awesomeness. Extended inventories. And these things do work with hoppers. You can see, if I put an item into this hopper, it will... Oh. Well, you can't click on it when the hopper's above it, sorry. It will be in this shulker box, which is very cool. And if I put an item in the shulker box, it will be sucked down into this hopper. So they do work with hoppers. Now, if we come over here, a piston will break a shulker box. And this is the best part. Dispensers will place them. This is the first time we've been able to, like, place blocks with redstone since command blocks were, came in and all that, and they can't be used in survival mode. This can. The one thing I will say about the shulker box is that as cool as it is, I think shulker, it's a little expensive because shulkers are some of the rarest mobs in the game, so good luck crafting one of these. But if you do, they are very cool. And I also want to demonstrate, you can put them sideways, and the bottom of them looks really cool. So, people who are very good at decorating, use that spiral however you want to. Next, we're going to take a look at some changes they made to spawn eggs. First of all, you can spawn in zombie villagers. They have different spawn eggs than normal zombies, as well as the zombie horse and the skeleton horse. Now, these have been in the game for a while, right? That is annoyingly loud. Alright, But these actually, for those of you that don't know, have been in the game for a long time. The skeleton horse, as of 1.10, you could randomly find, occasionally, rarely. The zombie horse, you could always, I don't know how long this has been, since some update way back in the past, you could spawn these in with commands. But now, they have actual spawn eggs, which hopefully means that they will spawn randomly around the world in survival mode. And it is, of course, raining. Okay. Another thing I want to say related to the end is that now there are, if you remember, for those of you that know, to get to the end cities after you kill the Ender Dragon, the little portal thing pops up that you go use to get to the end cities. However, once you were there, it was very easy to get lost, and if you couldn't find your way back to the portal, really your only way back was to put all your stuff in an ender chest and die, like jump into the void. But now, those portals, more of them will just randomly spawn around everywhere, so it's a lot easier to navigate through the end. I'm not going to show that right now because I don't feel like it. Continuing on though from the skeleton horse, you can now spawn in the husk and strays from the 1.10 update. These guys will spawn in the desert, these, for those of you that don't know, in ice biomes. And yeah, you can get them especially with spawn eggs now. Plus, the Elder Guardian now has its very own spawn egg. So that's very cool. As do the donkey. I already did husk. Why is the husk in there twice? The donkey and... wait for it. Drum roll, please. That's the worst drum roll I've ever heard. It's the mule. The mule now has its own spawn eggs. So, yeah. That's all cool. Continuing with spawn eggs, though, we now have 4 new mobs and something I'm going to show you later with villagers. So first, let's look at the llama. You can see. And actually, let me grab... No. Get... in here. Let me grab some carpet, because you can take different colored carpet. Is this a baby? Can you not do that to babies? Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, it's unfortunately not working right now for some reason. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. But you can supposedly color these guys with carpet and all that stuff, right? And, yeah, that's all cool. And the only thing I still want to show you with llamas is that they do spit to defend themselves against wolves. As you can see, they will do their spit attack, which is very cool. On the topic of villagers, though, I've just found this guy, a cartographer, will trade paper for emeralds and all that, and he will trade to you here, actually, just let me show you. So you can trade with that villager to get 2 very special maps. This one, you see the white dot in the upper left-hand corner is me, and that blue mark there in the middle at the bottom is actually the nearest ocean monument. This one works the same way, but it's actually down here, over there. It's a new dungeon, which I will show you towards the end of this video. So yeah, you can find both of those using the cartographer villager. In addition to the cartographer, though, we have another, right there. You see, green robe, nitwit, that's what they call him. You can't trade with him at all, unfortunately. I'm clicking on him, if he would stop moving. Yeah, you can see you can't trade with him at all. He's actually also been in the game for a while, but you can only summon him with cheats and stuff. So, now he will randomly spawn about your world, just like the other villagers. And man, there are a lot of priests here. I've never seen that many purple coats in one area before. And here we see the rare Elder Guardian in its natural habitat in the wild. He appears to have spotted us. Nope, he's hiding back in his pond. Buddy, you know there's like a river right here. It's a lot bigger. You can hop over whenever you want, anytime. It's alright. Stay there. Alright, 3 more new mobs. First, the Evoker. Rain! Alright, this guy is really powerful, and I'll show you his attacks later. He is very, very cool. Cool guy. The Vindicator looks very similar, but has different attacks. I'll show you all these in a second. And the Vex, which is like a little ghost figure. And all of these can only be found in that new dungeon. So, yeah. We should probably get to that now. But first, we have another thing to check out, which is negative enchantments. Now, as of recently, you can get negative enchantments. They're in the enchantment table just by random chance you can find these. Right? This one has the Curse of Vanishing, and this is the Curse of Binding. Now, if I were to put on a helmet with the Curse of Binding... Well, I'm in creative mode right now. Hold on. Okay, if you put on a piece of armor with the Curse of Binding, you can't take it off. I'm trying right now. You cannot take this off. It is stuck on me until I die. The Elder Guardian just aggroed me, and now I have mining fatigue, but that shouldn't make too much of a difference. Anyways, this is the Curse of Vanishing. And speaking of dying, what's that? Yeah. So I just died, as you can see, and crap. Alright, so I respawned, and now if we go over to grab our stuff, you will see that strangely enough, the sword is gone. No matter how hard you look, it is gone. If something has the Curse of Vanishing on it, it will vanish as soon as you die. It's just no longer existent. Pretend it never existed because it may as well not have. It's gone forever. And finally, there is the Totem of Undying. As you can see, if I poison myself here, if I'm holding this in my hand, it has to be in your hand, and I kill myself, it will save me. But it will also disappear. So it's a one-use thing, and he has aggroed me again, and that is very annoying. And it did give me full regeneration up until I regained all my hearts and absorption. So that is very useful. It is a one-use thing. It's actually dropped by the Vindicator. I think that was his name. That's the only way you can get it. And, yeah, no, it was the Evoker, not the Vindicator, sorry. But, yeah, that could be potentially useful. It can be in either your normal hand or in your offhand, but it can't just be in your inventory. You have to actually be holding it for it to work. So, I keep talking about this new dungeon. It's time to show you guys what it is, and I chose this location for a reason because it's right there. Yes, the mansion. And you can actually use this new command. If you hit /locate... we have to put in an actual feature. Okay, /locate mansion. It will tell me the coordinates, which happen to be right here. So, yeah, that is cool. This place is huge, though. Look at this thing. This will spawn naturally in your world around, like, Dark Oak Forest and stuff. And other wooded areas. But there are so many different rooms in this, I'm not going to be able to cover this. This is like... Okay, the way the rooms are randomly arranged, it's like the Ocean Monument, but way bigger. Like, huge! Now, about these new mobs, allow me to demonstrate. I'm going to go into this mansion with the equipment I currently have and fight some of them. Wow, there are a lot of skeletons there. Let's try to get to the new mobs. And this place is dark in a lot of rooms, so you will run into all these normal mobs as well. So that's something to look out for. They should be around somewhere. The Vex, the Vindicator, and the Evoker. Give me a minute. I cannot find these guys anywhere. Maybe they're like on the 3rd floor or something. There's a staircase thingy over here. Let's go check it out, guys. Well, this is an interesting room. A giant wool cat. Not sure how that helps in this situation. Come on, where are these guys? Apparently they're difficult to find. Oh, I went into peaceful. Did they not respawn? That's probably what happened. Alright, I'm just going to show you what it's like to fight these guys using spawn eggs, as you can see. So let's spawn in the Vex, shall we? Where is he? They can't go through blocks, so look out for that. Come on. Oh, I hit him. Where is he? Oh! No. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's. Just pops out of nowhere. So yeah, this is an interesting fight. And he has a little iron sword. This is probably the most annoying battle I've ever done. Ever. Do you hear the sound he's making? Come. Just Die! This should take care of him. Alright, let's go out here and hopefully we won't be bothered by him anymore. And spawn in the Vindicator. You can see, looks like a villager. Oh, he's got an axe. He has got an axe, people. Alright, and I think on rare occasion those guys will drop emeralds. That was actually a more difficult fight than I was expecting. Just because he wasn't like doing anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, he has an axe. But now for the hardest guy, which is the evokers. You can see he's doing his thing and spawning in these people, which annoy the crap. Whoa! Yeah, apparently he can do that too. Spikes out of the ground everywhere. And that one attack did a lot of damage on me, considering it was just one hit, and I'm wearing full diamond armor right now. But yeah, he will drop the Totem of Undying, and that is actually how you get that. And I'm going to hold that, because I want to demonstrate what it does one more time, if I can find some mobs. Some mobs. Mobs. Oh, well, there's some mobs, but I don't want to destroy this place, so... Not you, mobs. Where are those skeletons? There you are. So, come on. Kill me. Or try, rather. Did he just kill the Vex? Well, that worked out well. And... boom. I have been saved. You cannot kill me. I am invincible. Oh, no. Obviously not. False alarm. Maybe I am invincible. Yeah, but guys, that is just the snapshot. They could take some of these features away, or they could add more. Who knows? But, yeah, they did a lot of stuff in this last one. We had the shulker boxes, the observers, 4 new mobs, and a bunch of mobs that already existed you can now spawn in easily. Plus 2 new villagers, a new dungeon altogether, and, yeah, overall a ton of cool stuff. So... thank you all for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.